Hello, it is Lucy in the Sky with Dementia. Now, you haven't lost me yet. Now, you say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello. Now, those of you who have not clicked out yet, you know. Okay. I am Lucy in the Sky with Dementia. I do anti-MlM stuff. And yes, I have been diagnosed with frontal lobe dementia. I do have dementia. I had a little bit of a breast cancer scare, but that is okay. But I was diagnosed with dementia a couple years ago. And again, if you know, you know why I went into anti-MlM stuff. I'll give you a hint. Amare. Those of you who do know why I started anti-MlM, please put it down below. If you do not know why I started anti-M because of Amare, still put it down below. I'll tell you. But I have got another MlM horror story, and I am so excited to read it because I can't make these unless you send them to me. And I'll try to remember to put it down below. My email is lucylulu710@gmail.com. But listen to this story because I got a kick out of it. And I know I always should get ready before I go on here, but here we go. And it says, "Hello, Lucy. My name is Shelley, and feel free to use my name." Now, Shelley, you do not know how excited I was to get this email because it's been a while. And I remember the first anti-MlM horror story I got in my email. I screamed. My son had to calm me down. I'm surprised the police were not called. And to get this, the police haven't showed up yet, but who knows. Anyway, Shelley, you say, "First of all, I love your videos. You are so sweet, and I wanted to send in my MlM horror story, although it happened years ago. By the way, I miss your Beatles references. LOL. That's why I did it. That's why I did that Beatles reference in the beginning." Okay, and it says, "Many years ago, I was going through a thing, and I needed to see a therapist." Who hasn't? Who hasn't gone through things? We all need therapists, if you ask me. But okay. And you said, I did not have medical coverage, so I had to find a cheap one. She let me do sessions on a payment plan, which I was grateful for, which is very nice when doctors, therapists, whatever, let you go on a payment plan. That's very nice. And you said, during one of my sessions, she suggested that I use a device made by Healy. I had no idea what Healy was, but it was a small device attached to my bra that synced to my phone. Now, I had never heard of Healy either. So I looked into it, and yes, it is an MlM. And what it is this stupid little device that I suppose you can attach to your shirt or your bra or whatever. And it measures like your body systems, your blood pressure, whatever. But it's an MlM, sold by an MlM. I had never heard of Healy. Anyway, So it was supposed to give my body reading, and I was supposed to report this to her on my next session. I did not completely understand, but I did this. On my next bill, I noticed it was $60 higher than usual. So you're on a payment plan with her, but all of a sudden it's $60 higher. When I called the clinic, they said it was about my healing machine, and it was added to my bill. I was furious. So would I be. I never agreed to this, and I never saw her again. I wouldn't either. Why would she not mention that to you, that, hey, I'm going to charge you for this stupid thing, and it's probably halfway useless, and it is an MLM. Look up Healy. It is an MLM. I don't blame you for being mad. And you just followed it by saying, please keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Shelly. You guys are so sweet. You sent me the sweetest, shortest. It doesn't have to be short. I can make them longer, but you guys, thank you. I think you do it because of, my great, but it doesn't matter. I love your videos or your emails. Send them to me. Short, long, I don't care. I will read them. I promise I will. And keep in touch, you guys. This is Lucy in the Sky with Dementia. Taking off till next time.